This message is meant for only a select few. It will not resonate with everyone. So this message has been coming through for a few days now, and I didn't necessarily knew what it meant. So I've been sitting with it, and little by little more has been coming in. But what I was first shown was, so from the movie Underworld, when one of the, I don't know if it's like a king or a leader, an elder was reawoken. So there's something where you have risen. That was the first, this message is very cryptic as well. Yes, something, okay. So you have risen is what came out first, but what was made me curious about the message was, okay, why am I being shown the underworld and vampires? And yet I know I'm speaking to a collective that does not match that energy. So then as I sat with it deeper, then it became, you have risen in the land of the dead in order to lead in the living. And then that was kind of rearranged to from leading to ruling in the land of the living. So I even looked up like land of the dead, land of the living, lead, rule, the different meanings. So there's something about, we'll start with the beginning of you have risen in the land of the dead. So there's some significant, almost like initiation, challenge, obstacle, some form of course, some form of, it's like you have just gone through almost like treacherous waters, surroundings, energies. It's giving spiritual warfare. And there's been a lot of energies too that I feel like it feels in resonance to this right here of there's been a lot of messages about like watching, monitoring, observing. So it does feel like it is those like darker energies and entities that had their eyes on you, and you are like the collective I speak for, very much light beings. Your light shines very brightly, especially if you're, I just got like moving through the trenches, moving through the land of the dead. And there's some form of initiation or movement. It's like you made it to the other side. And then I just got like like two stone doors just shutting. This feels in resonance with the new moon that we just moved through. But again, this all messages, at least my messages, are always timeless. So whenever it is that you come across the message, it's when it is meant for you and in alignment for you. So this new moon was particularly significant. So it's almost as if you endured some form of trials, tribulations. It doesn't feel like tests. It's not necessarily a test. It's almost as if you were in some form of like battle and you surpassed, you made it through. And I'm getting like, that's always been a part of your like destiny. Like God knew, your higher self knew, your future self always knew that this current version of you, that is a past version of the future you, was gonna make it through. So I'm getting throughout you moving through the darkness, you were guided by God's source, your higher self, your angels, your ancestors, your star fam, whatever energies or beings it is that you work with. I'm even getting like elementals, Mother Earth, Pachamama. So congrats, first of all, like, oh my goodness, yay, yes, you made it to the other side, yes, so beautiful. And it moved from rising in, so you have risen, you rose through the land of the dead. And then this is also giving the energies of society. So maybe family whatever family ties. This could be family related. This could be like your town, your city. But it's very much feeling like there is multiple forces that were up against you and trying to block your path and trying to deter you and keep you from making it to the land of the living, which you're always destined. You can't block what's destined. And also too, you're a powerful soul. So you are led from within. You are led by the light, by God, source, spirit. And you're a very high-powered being. So you also hold protection in the physical, in the light, but as well as in the dark. So you have beings fighting for you, protecting you, and shielding you from all levels, all realms. So again, it was always destined. But yeah, that it's kind of like, okay, that's the energy you move through. And you'll know so far, if you've gone this far and it's resonating, then obviously this message is for you and you are meant to find it and receive it. And so you have now gone through some form of significant shift, upgrade, up level, expansion. So you are now residing in a new reality, dimension, world. And this is now the land of the living, you are now ruling in the land of the living. And when I looked up ruling, that speaks of sovereignty. You're working in your purpose. You're working you are in God's kingdom, queendom. You're working on the behalf of God. I'm gonna say God. Normally God, source, spirit, but God is what is. This is very significant. It's God, God's kingdom. And it's giving 144,000 chosen ones. You are a prophet of God, which is why you have gone up against so much spiritually, physically. You know. So, and then with the ruling and then the leader, that's why I was also looking it up too, because it's also speaking of having domain and authority over your sovereign being. And it's almost as if you are now moving, you are on your highest timeline, you're on your heaven on earth, your golden timeline, you're getting promised land, what you were always promised, what you were always promised to receive for incarnating and being a warrior of the divine, being a warrior of God for humanity, for the collective, being of service to the collective, to God. And it's almost like you've made it past the darkness. And I'm also getting to it's only up from here. It's smooth waters. Of course, there's always still going to be growth and trials and whatnot, but not to the extent that you have faced in your life up until this moment. You are in a whole new ballgame. I'm getting so beautiful. And again, with the ruling and leading, it's almost who I'm speaking to here, you are natural born leaders. You are meant to lead, to rule over your own kingdoms. Kingdoms is coming through. Queendoms for some. I just heard something. What about the queendoms? Queendoms too. But significantly, kingdom is what is coming through. There's some queendoms in there too. Yes. But also too with the leading and the ruling. It's you are the way shower, the light worker, the guide for those who are still, I'm specifically getting trapped and stuck within the lower dimensional realms, within I'm getting darker, heavier, denser realms. You serve as some form of pillar, some guide, a spiritual warrior. Ooh, I just saw Archangel Michael heavy in here, because I just saw this light sword just going through the darkness, and I just got taking no names and just swinging that sword and wow. And then it's interesting because I was called to use my dark light. Oh my gosh, okay, fitting, dark light. Okay, that's fitting. To pull a few cards from the dark light deck. So we will see what would like to come through from here. but yes, I'm getting to, it's like your contract is, I just saw like your contract written out and the words just like light up. It's like a new contract is now being activated because, like I said before, you have fulfilled what you needed to in your previous lifetime is coming specifically, but I mean that in this current reincarnation, but the lifetime of like the challenges, what you needed to move through in order to be this leader, to be this ruler, to show others, to assist others in making it to their kingdom, to their promised land, well, which is everybody's kingdom, queendom, promised land, golden timeline. Wow, very beautiful. Comment down below. Let me see your beautiful faces. Show yourself. I want to see who I'm speaking to. Let me know if this is resonating. Like I said, I've been sitting with this message for a few days. It's been coming through in pieces. It's been very, I've been piecing it together. It's been very cryptic. I'm getting like you have just been crowned. So you are the king, the queen of your reality, of your dominion, of your dimension. And I keep getting savior too. Something about a savior. It's like, I don't even know if this is the correct definition of how I'm using it, but yeah, this is just what's coming through. It's like you are a savior for many. But again, it's not because you're doing the work for them, but because you did the work. So others are able to, like, you can show others the way out, or they can almost like follow in your footsteps, but not in a a freeing way, not to where it's like you have any control, or you know what you understand. Yeah, baby, welcome to your new life. Like, I'm getting from here on out, like come 2026, again, this is timeless, so when you find this is when it's meant to find you and when it aligns. You will be like 2026 is going to be a completely new portal, timeline, dimension, reality for you, where you are fully in your co-creator kingdom, queendom. And it's almost like you're not being bombarded with like the shackles, the daggers, the arrows, because again too, it's like this, all that you have faced, the adversities, the darkness, entity, all of that, it was to keep you from getting to where you are, but you're already here. Like, you made it. You're here. It happened. Yeah. Okay, let's pull a few cards here, and we'll end it out with what wants to come through. Love. Okay. I'll start Heartbreak Palace in reverse. Arrows in the heart. What did I just say about spears, arrows, all the things? It's in reverse. Like I said, like you made it through. Red is very significant, and that's giving very like grounded angel. Ooh, you are surrounded and protected, and the angels are celebrating. But it's giving very grounded, stable. So if you, up until this point, if you've been existing in like unstable foundations, lack, scares, anything of that sort, I just got like that's diminishing. That has been diminished. That no longer that doesn't exist in this reality, in this world that you now have aligned with. You resonate, like your frequencies resonating. It's like lack, that doesn't exist. No. Wealth, abundance, prosperity, opulence, that is the frequency in the world that you exist within. So like Heartbreak Palace in reverse. So everything I just said, I just got Kingdom of Darkness. It's like it has fallen. Wow, this message is wow. And then we have Consuming Art, Express or Die, card 28, which is 11. That's my timeline shifting, timeline hopping, quantum leaping number. So like portal number, you have gone through a significant, you have gone through the portal, and like the end, you have gone through that timeline, that contract. It has been fulfilled, a new contract, and you has been elevated, that is connected to your heaven on earth. You're co-creating with God your dream, like your reality, and remembering too, like your dreams, your desires, they were all placed on your heart from God. Like it comes from God. That didn't come out of nowhere. Those are your breadcrumbs. They're there for a reason. And then with this being consuming art, so again, it's co-creation. This is your time of creating, no longer living in the old world. I'm getting no longer living by the rules of the old, but new earth, new timeline, the new world. And then this is a harp too. And then the wings. So yeah, it's very much giving me like angelic vibes. Something about fallen angels is coming through as well. I feel like that relates to the land of the dead, because also too, like vampires, zombies, like fallen angels. It's like you have those realms that were trying to pull you down can no longer touch you. They never could. It's like, that's why too. It's like, and some of these words may not resonate with people or like what have you, but it's almost like Satan works through distraction, through lack, through scarcity, and like Satan or entities or the darkness can't keep you from your divine abundance. Only you can. So that's why they come in with distractions. That's why they come in with things to make you want to not choose your path or to get you off path. But you're so headstrong. You're so locked in. Your faith, your heart. You move with faith. You're freaking protected by God's army, like archangels, ascended masters. So I'm getting, it's like those energies cannot touch you. Specifically, I'm getting any longer, like at all. Like access has been restricted from any attempts of interference. It's like I'm seeing if they even try to attempt at this point, I'm just seeing lightning bolts just taking them out. Like, no, it is done. It is done. Done. So, okay, that's it with that. And then card 33, master number. The number of Jesus. This is the exploring card. Exploring new territories, your new world, your new life, this new existence. Wow, this message is so beautiful. You have stepped into a new land. And then do we see here too? Oh, okay. Let me show the last card and then I'll show you. Okay. And then lastly, true love. And I've been speaking about this for a while. Like, this is the time of divine unions coming together. Because as I said, you have fulfilled your soul contract as an individual, what you had to do on your own. And now we're seeing powerful divine unions. Because why do you think Satan, the devil, darkness, entities, what have you, lower dimensions, wanted to keep unions distorted and not in union? Because you know how freaking powerful that is? When two divine beings come together in union. Do you know what that does for the world? How activating that is? Do you know how many hearts and souls that touches? How that elevates the frequency of the world, the universe? Like, you don't doubt your mission for a second. I know you don't, but I feel, yeah, a lot of passion coming through. Your love is here to stay. Beautiful. And then card 37, which adds up 37, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 1, 0, 0, amplifying the 1, the new beginning, the new journey. What do I keep saying? And then she's crowned. So yeah, union of God's children is what's coming through. The kings and the queens. And if you've already been in union, like, and if you've already been in union with your divine partner, there's something where you already are slowly starting to be, or you soon will have a significant spotlight on you. You are the new blueprint. You are showing a new way. Not distorted unions. Unions of service, of devotion, of respect, of love. And what I was going to point out before I wanted to show the last card first is there's something very significant. So we have two cards, they're wearing red, and then these other two cards, they're wearing white. So it's giving purity, stability, foundation, because red, root chakra. Again, that's giving abundance, prosperity, opulence, wealth, provisions, province. Okay, you may be moving. Travel is also significant. Okay, I'm also getting grid worker. You're an activator. Well, duh. And then the Y, again, it's like that purity. It's almost like you have gone, you've gone through the flames. So there's been a purification of your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit. This is also giving to you, I'm getting a lot of passion, love, stability. Ooh, I just got babies. So some little beautiful light being babies. Or if you already have little light being babies, like, oh, special little beings that, like, what a gift, what an honor to be the guardian and protector of the next generations. How beautiful. Thank you for being a parent. That's so cute. I love it. I don't know. It's not cute. It's incredible, but but yes, something about music, artistry, like your creations, your offerings, your services, changing the world. You are the leaders, the light workers, the way showers of the new world. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was so beautiful. Oh, okay, that was a very powerful message. Like I told, this has been downloading and coming in for a few days now, and finally grounded into to be shared with the collective. So let me know if that resonated. Let me know if you made it to the end. Wow, 22 on the time. Balance, again, stability, recalibration. I love you so much. You can book with me through the link in my bio. Be sure to follow, subscribe, comment below, put a little heart, show yourself, say something in the comments, save, share, all the things. I love you so much. You're so amazing. You're so incredible. Thank you in advance for all the beauty and magic that you have already brought to this world, this planet, and that you have yet to bring in. I'm so excited to see you glow, blossom, and shine. Out here doing God's work, changing the world. Upgrading and up-leveling the frequency of the planet. Like I said, new world leaders. Like, you are so strong. You're so strong. You're so powerful. Thank you, because I know it was a journey to get here. But you did it. We did it. A collective. It's like Soul Family. Soul Family is also going to be coming online, connecting. Something about like building communities, building systems, building solutions. Like, it's the fall of the old world and the new world is rising, and you are one of the leaders of that new world, creating a beautiful, safe, peaceful, tranquil planet for the generations to come and that are already here. And like the quote goes, those who plant trees know that they may never rest under the shade of the tree. But you do it anyways. God's work. It's what you came here for. It's what you answered the call for. I love you. Miracles and blessings to you all.